And so what I want to suggest to you is that we can't be doing random intervention. We've got to do strategic intervention based on that functional assessment. I want you to think about this a couple of different ways. When you go to your doctor and you're sick, think about what your doctor does. And also think about what your doctor doesn't do. If the doctor doesn't listen to you and all of your symptoms, turn around, pull out a tray of 10 different medications and say, here, try one, let's see if it works. I mean, does your doctor do that? I don't think so. Your doctor goes through a diagnostic assessment process. Sometimes it's a clinical interview, sometimes you're doing blood work or tests or whatever to figure out why you're sick so that the doctor can do a strategic medical intervention. Doctors don't do random intervention. They do strategic intervention. Think about when you bring your car to your car repair shop. Now, I know it doesn't feel this way sometimes, okay? But what do you typically do? You bring the car in and you tell the people what is wrong with the car. And they half listen to you, but what do they really do next? They hook your car up to a computer anymore, don't they? They do a diagnostic assessment process so that hopefully they do a strategic intervention, not a random intervention. I want to suggest something to you. See if you believe this. When we're doing random interventions, sometimes we do low probability of success interventions, and sometimes that actually is problematic. I believe, let's see if you do, I believe that every time you do an intervention that doesn't work with a student, you can potentially make the student more resistant to the next intervention. Let me say that again. Every time you do an intervention with a student and it doesn't work, you potentially make that student more resistant to the next intervention. That next intervention may need to be done longer, more intensively, stronger incentives and consequences, smaller staff or student ratio. We've got to do strategic intervention, because if we don't, then students continue to fail, and then sometimes we have the dilemma of students not believing that they can succeed.